Welcome, dear listener, to Wishcrafting, where we explore the magic woven into the world around us. I'm Wishamaya, your guide through the hidden stories and mystical meanings behind the natural world. Today, we turn our attention to a small but powerful bloom, the crocus. Though delicate in appearance, this flower has deep roots. So brew yourself a warm cup of tea, settle in, and let's step into the world of the crocus. Okay, so this flower is a flower of many faces. Best known for two remarkable features: its vibrant blossoms, which are often the first to break through winter's chill, and its role in producing the world's most precious spice, saffron. The crocus has long been a symbol of resilience, rebirth, and transformation, making it an enduring presence in myths and traditions across cultures. One of the earliest mentions of the crocus comes from Greek mythology. Surprise, surprise. The flower is said to have originated from a tragic love story of Crocus and Smilax. Some versions say that Crocus was a mortal man who fell in love with the nymph Smilax, or maybe Smilax. Anyways, when the quote-unquote love was not returned, or in some tellings when Crocus's passion proved too consuming, he was transformed into the crocus flower, which, if that's the right version of the story, he's better off that way. Another tale, however, links the crocus to Hermes, the messenger god, who tragically killed his dear friend Crocus during a game of discus, which is kind of like ancient disc golf. Heartbroken, Hermes transformed his fallen friend into a flower, and the stigmata of the crocus became a reminder of his sorrow. Beyond Greece, however, crocuses have played a significant role in various cultures. In ancient Minoan civilization, saffron, which comes from the Crocus sativus, was considered sacred and was used in ritual offerings, textiles, and medicine. The Romans scattered crocus petals during festivals and weddings as a sign of prosperity and joy. In Persia, saffron-laced perfumes and dyes symbolized wealth and divine favor. Meanwhile, in medieval Europe, the flower became linked to springtime festivities, fertility rites, and even the practice of love divination. As a flower of renewal and transformation, the crocus is rich with magical properties. Traditionally associated with Venus and water, it carries the energy of warmth, hope, and vitality. We give it these associations because it's often the first flower to pop up as soon as the snow melts, right alongside the enchanting daffodil. In spell work, crocuses, especially the saffron variety, are used to attract love, enhance psychic awareness, and invite in abundance. Saffron itself, the golden treasure of the crocus, has long been considered an ingredient of power. In ancient times, it was burned as an offering to deities and used in potions to heighten intuition. A pinch of saffron in a cup of warm milk is still believed to promote prophetic dreams. Some traditions say that carrying crocus petals in a charm bag can draw in love, while others claim that placing them under your pillow can ward off nightmares and encourage peaceful sleep, which is just lovely. For those working with the Wheel of the Year or seasonal magic, the crocus is a potent emblem of Imbolc and Ostara, the festivals that mark the return of light and the renewal of life in spring. Planting crocuses near doorways is considered to bring protection and blessings, ensuring that the home is filled with joy and abundance as winter gives way into glorious, warm spring. Today, the crocus continues to captivate us with its beauty and symbolism. Gardeners cherish its early blossoms as a sign that the cold months are finally ending, while herbalists still use saffron for its medicinal benefits. If you wish to incorporate crocus into your magical practice, consider using its petals in spell jars, or maybe dream pillows, or even altar offerings. You can meditate with a blooming crocus to embrace personal growth and transformation, or simply take a moment to admire these resilient little flowers for pushing through the cold earth and snow. Before this episode ends, let's quickly go over why the crocus has the symbolism that it has. Why is it a symbol of transformation? Why is it a symbol of resilience? Why is it connected to psychic energy and the dream realm? Well, crocuses are bulb flowers, so they're bulbous and they spread underground through bulb multiplication. They wait and they wait and they wait in the cold, deep earth until the temperature is just right, and they get the signal from Earth that it is time to wake everything up. They are one of the heralds of spring, of the warmth returning. They're associated with Venus because, just like the morning star, heralding that the seasons are changing, Venus being the morning star, the crocuses, too, herald this time of change, this time to celebrate, to come back to a version of ourselves that is active, present, and alive. The crocus can be a powerful symbol, a powerful tool, and a powerful ally for those looking to awaken what is sleeping within them, to wake up their energy, to come back online, and to go out into the world so that you too can bloom. The crocus starts underground, but sends up the most wonderful blue, purple, or white flowers. They're small and charming, and they're always pointing to the sky, reminding us to look up, to connect to what connects us, not just to the earth, but to the cosmos and everything else around us. They remind us that the dark can be a time of transformation, of growth, of rest, but that we don't stay there forever, and that the wheel continues to turn. Their connection to abundance lies in the fact that they grow together in groups, as well as signaling the time for literal abundance on earth to begin. Although these small flowers are blue and white, which have certain color correspondences in the modern lexicon of magical correspondences, oftentimes we actually find that purple or bluish purple flowers and also white flowers connect to the heart space as well as the third eye, meaning they provide a energetic tie between the heart and the mind, which is what makes the crocus so potent for opening up. Spring comes and we open up to the world again. We open up our hearts. We step out of this place of hibernation and we go back in to the world, hopefully feeling embodied and present. And if you don't feel embodied and present, the crocus can really help you out with that. This connection from the heart and mind that the crocus can help foster can really help us as witches and as everyday people, truly, to find a space to invite in more joy, more love, more happiness, more creativity. We can tap into the energy of the crocus and work with it to really jump in to the flow of the seasonal change. It can help give us strength wherever we might need strength after a long period of hibernation and rest and darkness. Even outside of winter, it can get pretty tough. So whether it's deep winter or high summer, the crocus and its energy can truly help you come out of any slump you might find yourself in. The crocus is a harbinger of harvest, of growth, of newness. It's the start of the growing season. So if you want to grow something, if you want to bring something into your life, the crocus can be an excellent ally for that working. The crocus also has connections to love and wealth, and this comes from the saffron variety being so coveted, because every crocus only has 3 little golden stamens inside of their flower. So it takes quite a bit of saffron to be aromatic and to bring in the delicate flavor enough for us to recognize it. So it is quite valuable because it takes so much of it to get to a point where we can actually engage with it with our other senses. Because of how much saffron it actually takes to make perfumes, dyes, and even beverages with saffron in them, it takes a lot of resources, not just to grow saffron and to harvest it, but also to buy it. It's pretty expensive, and it is tied directly to the energy of wealth, specifically monetary resources. So if you are going through a hard time and you need money now, Crocus could be a very, very good ally to ask to aid you in that magical working. This connection to wealth and to luxury with its rich dyes that are super vivid and yellow, as well as these absolutely luxurious perfumes that come from Persia. These all lean into Crocus's ability to help you embrace adornment, embrace luxury, embrace coating yourself in literal gold, because saffron is gold. Saffron perfumes, saffron oils are golden because of the deep, rich gold color that comes from the saffron stamens from the crocus flower. So you can cloak yourself in gold with saffron oil, and the energy of gold can bring in so many different things for you. If you are trying to attract a partner, if you are trying to attract love, if you are trying to attract confidence, wealth, all of those things can also be tied into working with Crocus, because all of the symbolism that might come in you literally dripping in gold, this natural gold of the earth, can be a very, very powerful tool in the kind of magical workings that I've already mentioned, but also things like glamour magic and self-concept practice and just confidence in general. And I'm rambling now because I'm very much so off script, but I wanted to give you the whys of all of the different symbolism and associations for this flower, because I don't want to just tell you, hey, this means this is connected to this, and not give you the background or the reasoning to why we can make those connections. So, dear listener, now that you have listened to this episode on Crocus and heard me ramble about associations and correspondences, I hope you step outside and spot the first crocuses of the season in your area and take a moment to honor their journey from bulb to blossom. These flowers remind us that even in the darkest times, warmth and renewal are just beneath the surface, waiting to emerge. That wraps up today's episode of Wishcrafting. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to me ramble and yap a little bit. I love this little flower. And thanks for going on this journey through the folkloric and magical world of the crocus. If you enjoyed today's episode, please follow or leave a comment on the show. If you're on Spotify, you can leave comments now, and I love getting comments. If you'd like to leave me a review, you can do it in the comments, or there will be a link in the show notes for you to talk directly to me. There are big things in the works, so stick around because I can't wait to share them with you. Lastly, my Patreon is live. It will also be linked in the show notes, and you can join right now for just $1. I've already got some offerings up there for you. Grimoire pages, recipes, and just some musings on the seasons. There will be more to come, but right now the Patreon is $1 as I'm getting all of that set up. But I will talk more about that very, very soon. For now, as always, may your days be filled with wonder, wisdom, and a little touch of magic. Until next time, remember to keep your roots deep and your dreams wild.